Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, hi, hello. Ooh, what was that? What was that? Hi, hello, welcome back to the Zacharymarie channel. We are here because we're here to watch some more Rosie. I think in my last Rosie video, I mentioned that she did a surprise live for her public members, and last night she did a members only live stream. And so we're not gonna watch all of either of those, but there are some things that we're gonna hop around. This might be a little bit more edited. I haven't watched any, but I have been given some timestamps by my faithful moderator team who helps me, and I'm very appreciative. That word shouldn't be that hard to say, Zachary. I'm very appreciative of them, grateful of them, for them. And so shout out to them, in particular Jane, for putting down some timestamps of some places to jump around in both live streams so that I can be entertaining and charming and funny. I probably shouldn't speak so highly of myself, but does it hurt if it's true? Is it a problem if it's true? Anyways, let me shut up. Let me shut up and let's just get to and start with the surprise public live stream that she did a couple days ago, and it was just called Surprise Let's Chat.
Some of it, or if you keep up with other stuff, you might know some of it. Do I want to move there? Potentially. Or a new relationship. That's obviously, that's the end goal, right? If I didn't see that as an end goal, then why would I be in a relationship with him? You know what I mean? But also, like, there's other options. It's just going to kind of depend on a lot of variables that involve other people.
Why is she always putting on fucking new nails? I thought she put on nails in that members only live stream I just watched. I mean, I didn't watch that part, but she was getting ready to put on nails. I think I stopped before she did it, so maybe she didn't end up doing it.
You know, so. But that's a
oh, she's just probably fixing one that fell off or something.
Tell kind of thing. Met my daughter for lunch today. Glad you're seeing Mom. Yeah, me too, Lisa. I'm so excited. I'm not going into specifics.
Oh yeah,
until she's here, but
her mom is coming to visit. Mama Corky is on her way. If you don't know, some of Rosie's lore is that her parents live in the Netherlands ? Norway. Girl, I don't know for sure. But her mom and sometimes her dad both come to visit every once in a while. And this is her parents' home, but I think the mortgage is technically in Levi's name. But of course it's Rosie who has to help pay the bills, not her brother who has full-time employment.
Hey Cameron, yeah, I'm really excited. I miss my mom. I think my dad's not coming this time. I think. My mom will remind me. I'm pretty sure it's just her this time.
Sure.
But don't mind me, I'm just re-gluing my nails back on.
Okay, work.
I put these on at the end of the members only live.
I won't mind you ever. I won't mind you ever.
Because my sweetie pie, he ordered something on Amazon. We were ordering something on Amazon. I think it was like a dish for the kitchen or something that he needed. And we were a penny short for like next day free delivery. So he was like, just throw on some press-ons. And I was like, okay. And that's these press-ons. And I actually kind of love them. They're a little longer than I expected. Low-key, these are kind of my mom's like one of her old, like growing up, this was like my mom's color. And I think it's my color now. I love it.
Sure.
So Mom, I'm co-opting this from you. I am in love, Isabel.
I was just talking about this in my Twitch stream yesterday briefly because people were asking me. Well, the last video I had posted on here at this point was my Rosie video, so people were commenting on some of the Rosie stuff and discussions and her use of the word gang stalking and her use of the word stalking in general over time. There's many such instances of her bringing up gang stalking. Her current situation of bringing up gang stalking is not the first time she's used it. And I talked about how she uses some of this like language that's very serious, like it has serious connotations, serious meanings, like has specific connotations that matter, right? Like gang stalking, I read you all what the Wikipedia definition of it is, which, like, is Wikipedia perfect? No, but it is pretty peer reviewed in terms of, like, people making sure that what is on there is accurate, right? And similarly, I also shared, and unfortunately I don't have a clip for this because this was before I even really truly started covering her, but back in the day in a members only live stream, Rosie made a claim that I groomed her into being my next lolcow or something like that. And as you know, she also talks about how she was groomed into feederism and things like that, and, like, all of these words carry, like, such larger meanings, and I think in some cases, who am I to say about some of these things, right? Like, she talks about being stalked by a man that found her off of Our Fat People Hate or something like that, in her podcast she did called Groomed into Feederism. And who am I to say if that man stalked her or not? I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't have enough information, and as far as I know, a lot of that, I don't know, maybe it was documented somewhere. I haven't seen it. Okay? All right, so I'm not saying that's true or false, but what I will say is I know when she uses the word groom to describe our relationship, I know that that's not what happened there, right? And I think at this point I've shared every single conversation I've ever had with her, so I think y'all can decide if I groomed her into anything, which I didn't. But I'm bringing this all up because she's using the word co-opt here. And co-opt is a word that's used a lot in circles where they talk about co-opting, like, somebody's culture, somebody's, you know, like, very important identifying thing to their identity. Does that make sense? I'm not doing a good job explaining it right now. I just think it's interesting how she pulls all of this language out that really doesn't mean anything. She could just say, like, hey, I'm stealing this style from you. You know, like, co-opting language is a thing, which honestly, truly, maybe could be used in this in this setting, right? Like, she's co-opting this language from you know, like, very serious, like, victimizing situations, right? And she's using it to talk about her situations that she's been in, and in some cases incorrectly. So I just think it's interesting how she pulls out this language from different places. It's really, really fascinating to me, especially, you know, having had that language used in. Actually, even the word co-opt she's used for me before, because she said that that she didn't think I really cared about all of the things, like, that I talk about in terms of, like, my morals and some various social justice issues I care about, and she said I co-opted that from my ex. So, like, she has used this language for me too. Maybe that's why it's sticking out as well, because I didn't co-opt those things from anybody. I learned about those issues throughout different parts of my life. Some things that I did learn more about because of my ex, who is a person who is very active in, like, organizing and activist circles here in Chicago. But certainly I didn't co-opt anything I didn't steal those ideas from him. I learned about those things, and because I learned about them, I cared about them. Does that make sense? Anyways, maybe that doesn't really matter, but I just think it's something interesting that Rosie does.
He made me this necklace, guys. Look. Okay, I already told members only this, but look. He made me this book. He bought, like, the chain and the charm from Michael's. We went in, and actually I vlogged it. We'll talk about that in a second. So
he bought a chain and added a pendant to it, a charm. Okay, oh my god, so romantic.
But he made this because he's my honeybee. I love this so much. Okay, anyway. I had a great time.
Alright, moving on.
You remain positive and kind and have such great energy. I think you're doing so great. Thank you so much, Mountain Bike. I really appreciate that.
Thanks, Mountain Bike! I love whenever she addresses the person named Mountain Bike. I just think internet usernames are so funny, as witnessed by the, like, ridiculous usernames in my Twitch chat. If you've never been, we got somebody called Big Juicy Naturals. We got somebody named Rim Job Shart. There's a person named Mouthful of Turkey Squirt. Like, it's so unserious over on the twitch.tv/thezacharymike. Follow me.
I have some leftover Thai Thai green curry tea for dinner tonight. Nice.
Ooh, I love curry.
I will not be discussing any potential future visitations or who's going where, what's doing what, with him and I ever again. Sorry. The reality of what happened while I was in Texas is the reason, and that's all I gotta say. I'm really...
She still is such a victim of that. Yeah, you probably shouldn't publicize when you're going to be traveling. And in fact, you said prior to that trip to Texas that you wouldn't be talking about specifics of when you were traveling, and then you pretty much did anyways. So, I don't know. I also don't foresee her being the kind of girly where if, like, Remy came and visited her and stayed here in Florida with her, that she wouldn't be talking about it in some kind of way. I bet at a minimum she would say, hey, I'm gonna take a break because remedy. I got the remedy. Y'all like Jason Mraz, bisexual icon and king. But I imagine she's not gonna stick to that. She always overshares. She's trying to act like she's learned anything, and I don't really think she has.
Really sorry, guys. I can't. I won't be able to. Hey, Shona.
It's y'all's fault, by the way. Y'all that are gang stalking her.
I followed in real life for like an hour, so yeah, it is that bad. It is that bad. Anyway, protect, or do you mean Remy? Remy and Levi at all costs, yeah.
I've also seen some conflicting reports that, like, she's changed her story. Like, at one point she was followed around for an hour. At another point she was followed around for 2 hours. I mean, granted, y'all know where I stand with it. I think it's weirdly that anybody took a picture of her without her consent, period. Like, that's unnerving. That's unnerving to think that people are out and about just, like, taking pictures of people so that they can go snark about them on the internet. It's whatever when she posts this stuff publicly for us to have a hee-hee ha-ha about. But I do think it's weirdly to be out here looking for clout because you caught Rosie in the wild. I think it's also weirdly that she confirmed that they were correct, that they were following her, that they knew where she was, like all of the above. I think she needs to probably say less about it. I also think it's kind of, I won't go on about this for too long because I've already said my piece about a lot of this, but I also think it's confusing to me why it's going to be any different, like why she couldn't live stream while she was in Texas, but now all of a sudden she can live stream in Florida where people also, like, she has acknowledged people know where she lives in Florida too, as if people couldn't do the same stuff to her in Florida, you know? I don't know. I don't know what kind of protections she has in place. She claimed she had protections in place for when she was going to Texas to begin with. I don't know. Life is hard for Miss Rosie Lynn Reed.
Hey, Bethany. Thank you. I'm so excited. I was going to film the intro clip. I was like, actually, I'll just go live. Like, I'll start the edit process first.
Sorry, I just plugged in my computer so it doesn't die. We still haven't started the editing process, Diva. What are you doing all day? Like, no tea, no shade, but quite literally, I think we all know that the only thing giving her income right now is YouTube and the memberships. And so I'm very confused why you got berated by people for scamming them, for grifting them, for not giving them Texas content, and you still haven't prioritized sitting down to work on that? I just don't get it.
One thing I forgot to check last night is how much storage I currently have on my phone. But I thought I backed up everything first, because if I did want to delete some things, off my phone itself, just to kind of help free up space, because I do all of it on my phone. Yeah, my brother is on Twitch, hypocrite_dragon. Yep, and he's going live tonight, actually.
I'm also just so amused. Listen, one thing I will say is when people ask me for advice in terms of, like, getting started on YouTube, Twitch, anything, my advice is always just get started, always just use what you have, what you got going on, etc. It is so confusing to me that she's been on YouTube and or just the internet in general for as long as she has been, and she hasn't made it to a point where she doesn't have, like, a more official setup, that she's worried about not having enough space on her phone because she does all of her editing on her phone. Her editing. Whatever that looks like.
He'll be home soonish. Hey, thank you. I'm doing good. We're vibing. This is just a little chit-chat live. I'm probably not going to be live for crazy long.
Okay.
I just wanted to pop in and say hello.
She ended up being live for an hour and 10 minutes, just for the record.
Talking to you guys. I really wanted to go live more, but what's a good baby shower gift?
But what can I do?
Soon.
What can I do? I would love to be live more, but the haters got me. They got me.
I've heard people make things called like a diaper cake. Don't ever feel like you have to apologize for excessive abusive stalkers. Thank you.
Thank you. That really means so much to me. Cue the dramatics. Cue the dramatics. When she pauses like that, I always know she's getting ready to do or say something real dramatic.
Really appreciate that. More than you know. Some people have been kind of really cruel about it. Some people I wouldn't have expected. So, thank you. Seriously.
Some people have been really cruel about it. Some people I wouldn't have expected. Whoever could she be talking about? This is what I mean. Why cue the dramatics? Cue the dramatics, Rosie. Listen, I just want to say I'm not condoning some of the things that happened to her, nor am I saying that they should happen to her regardless of her actions, because I just don't think that. I really don't. And I also think that Rosie has the survival skills. She doesn't. She doesn't have the survivor skills? The survivor skills. Her survival instincts are low. They're at an all-time fucking low. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I want to give you, like, solid advice, and she doesn't want to do any of it. Not that she's listening to me, or maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe that comment was directed at me. Maybe I'm the one she's disappointed in.
But while I'm here, I can do some good talking.
Okay, what's up?
About the thing.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Ooh!
What you want to say?
Okay, Levi's back, and I think he's gonna talk about the wellness check, which I've seen some discourse that Levi's version of what happened with the wellness check is not how Miss Rosie Lynn Reed explained it, but I will listen, and we'll see. We'll see if I can clock it from what he says, because I honestly don't remember what exactly people were taking issue with that he said, but I did see some people on the internet talking about it.
Yeah, I've been hearing some news and situations of if it happened or not. Allow me to tell my tale.
I love you. Go ahead.
I also want to say, I believe that it happened, because people are weirdly.
Basically, I think it happened around like Thursday, I think it was. When I just came from work, had a shower, I was watching someone streaming, and I was hearing some noise going outside my room, then I heard the door.
I'm sorry to pause again so quickly, but I already feel like the thing that I could... Why am I struggling with the words? Spit it out, Zachary Marie! I can already imagine that the thing that people take issue with is that Rosie claimed, because again, this is gang stalking. It's all being coordinated against her. It's a big master coordination plan against her. And Rosie's claim was that they coordinated it specifically to be timed right when he got home from work. And what he just said, and maybe this is nitpicky, okay, but I just imagine this is what people are taking issue with. He just said, I got home from work, I took a shower, I was watching a Twitch stream, and then I heard some noise. So it doesn't sound as calculated as what Rosie made it out to be.
Ding dong, the ring. And then I had to get the pants on and open up the door.
That's a play-by-play. I'm so sorry. This is not funny. I love you so much. I just wasn't expecting you to say that. I love you so much. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny that you were terrified to go live in Texas. It's so funny. It's so funny, but you were terrified. And how dare they call in a wellness check? Well, truly, how dare they call in a wellness check on like a guy that they know is autistic when autistic people have very high rates of like bad interactions with police and things like that. But I digress.
Anyways, after that, I found the police guys there, trying to see they were trying to talk to me and asking if Rosalind was at home. I was telling them no, I was by myself. Good, and they didn't see.
That's also not my name, but anyway.
That's how they said it.
I know.
And after that,
Wait, they said what about her?
And asking if Rosalind was at home. I was telling
Rosalind. Well, isn't her name Rosalind? Anyways, whatever. Okay, if she can nitpick, I'll nitpick.
them no, I was by myself. Good, and they didn't see.
That's also not my name, but anyway.
That's how they said it.
I know.
And after that, they said they wanted to get the number, and
you don't have to give the whole play-by-play.
She said, don't give every single play-by-play because it's gonna start not adding up with what I said. She said, don't tell everything. Don't give too much information because you're gonna make it sound not as bad as I did. Just let him tell the story. Just let him tell the story, Diva. You don't have to interrupt him. God, one thing I hate is if I'm trying to tell a story and somebody keeps interrupting me. Do not interrupt me.
Say something about it. So
no, they're saying that it all happened as such, and yeah.
Okay. Had to put his pants on. Sorry, that got me.
She's so irritating.
He doesn't tell it to me like that. Why am I laughing?
No, why are you? I mean, I guess sometimes laughing is how you deal with trauma. Some people process grief that way.
This all happened, so Thursday, so my third day. Yeah, if you count the day I arrived.
Let's calculate it.
Voice actor, yeah. Sorry, the pants got me. I'm sorry, that's not fun. It's not funny. It's really not. But the how to put my pants on fucking got me. Well, he said my full name. That's one of the reasons I stopped him, because I didn't know what details he was going to share that maybe the internet shouldn't know.
He said, when did he say your full name? And when did he say your full name? When he said that they asked if Rosalind was there, and you said, that's not my real name? When did he, girl, see, this is why, and this is continued reasons why people are like, girl, what is going on with Levi's telling of this story? Because some shit ain't adding up. It really doesn't feel like it's adding up to me. Why? He never said, when did he say your full name? Rosalind? You just said that's not your actual name. I think it is Rosalind, but I think we also all know that because she's told us that. Right? like, she's so irrigating.
Protecting him. So. Yeah, he would be a great voice actor. So in my last upload, when I was in Texas, that's when I decided to share that someone called a wellness check on me.
Because she has no reaction to the trolls and the gang stalkers. She's not giving them the reaction that they want. That's why she's just talking about all of this again for like a third or fourth time on the internet. But trust, she's remaining silent about it and not giving a reaction.
Florida, so it was on Thursday. Yeah, I think he's right. That sounds right. Because I wasn't filming anything that day. I wasn't filming anything. It was just a me and Rami day. We had just woken up, and I was we had just pulled ourselves out of like fantasy land. We'd just been like, being together.
She'd been getting dicked down in the glow in the dark sheets. Fantasyland is her nickname for the glow in the dark sheets.
And I had started doing the dishes as my phone rang because my brother called me when all that went down. So people were saying I was lying. And he actually did call me. So,
Yeah.
And so did the police call you? So Levi called me, and then I talked to the police over the phone. I don't think my police station cares. They have not been very helpful. At my location, they weren't very helpful. So, hey, Brittany. So,
hey, Brittany.
I would never lie about something like that.
She would lie about other things, though. She would lie, or she would tell lies about other. She would pass along lies. Maybe that's the accurate way to do it. Remember when she passed along lies about me neglecting Poe? Sorry to keep bringing that up, but you know, when it's relevant to the story, I will. When it's relevant, I will.
So,
Anywho.
But yeah, so. I wasn't expecting him to say all that.
Clearly.
When he said it was going to happen, I thought he was going to say something like that it happened and that...
Clearly you were, and now she's second guessing it because she's like, well, shit, what all did he say? I need to get on the same page as him. Because I wasn't expecting him to say all that. Oh, he said that he took a full-ass shower and he was watching a Twitch stream and it didn't immediately happen when he got home from work?
You know, how he felt about it or something, but he just started, like, listing all the details, and that's why I interrupted him. I wasn't expecting him to say that.
She said, I interrupted him because I didn't need him blowing up my story. I didn't need him doing that.
I don't even know if he's going to say anything. I told him on the way home that people thought I was... I don't know if I need PR training. Okay, got you. I appreciate that info. Yeah, he's not from this world, you know. It's so concerning someone would do that when people need help from the police sometimes, and people are making false allegations when people really need help. Yeah, I know. I would never make something like that up.
I would never.
I didn't have any hand in anything that happened while I was in Texas. I was too busy being in Texas.
I had nothing to do with it. I didn't reveal anything about myself or the situation that would suggest that any of this is my fault. Which, like, again, these people shouldn't have done those regardless of what information Rosie did or didn't give out. So, like, it's, I get it, they shouldn't have done that. It is not her fault. Somebody called, a wellness check on her in Florida. But it is just so, we just continue reliving this. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm perfect. I'm wonderful. If you bought a membership because you thought you were getting extra content, that's your fault. That's your problem, not mine. I'm sorry you don't understand what it's like to be gang stalked. It's like, these people are trash. These people are trash, and yet we've now given them all this energy for like a 5th live stream in a row or whatever. That's an exaggeration. I don't know how many times she's talked about it, but she's talked about it a lot now in multiple live streams and multiple ways on the internet.
It baffled me. I mean, I honestly think that the reason that was the majority of the reaction, because the majority of the reaction that I saw was that I was lying and making it up for attention. I also think the majority of that is because
maybe I'm in a different part of the internet, but I don't think people in my comment section thought she was lying. I don't think she's lying about it. I think, like, her continuing to like bring it up and defend herself in this situation is weirdly, I really do. like you're just giving them more, like, they know now that this is how they will get all of this. They will get all of these reactions. Like, let's move on now. It's like one thing if you want to address it once, but this is multiple times now. Let's go.
Those people that not only were actually a part of it, but the people that make the content around it are unable to hold themselves accountable for the fact that they are participating in a community that normalizes this behavior and makes it happen and turns it into entertainment and monetizes it just like they will when they react and watch this exact stream. And that's the reality, and they can't cope. So that's my thoughts on it. But
the reality is are there probably some people who have that take on this situation? Probably, yes. Is that everybody? No. Is everybody a part of this community? I feel like she thinks this is like the larger girl world community or something. Although she has previously said, I don't think it's everybody in girl world. So maybe that's not what she's implying. It's just exhausting. It's like, oh, should I skip ahead at this point? Are we almost done with all of this? I also don't know that there's proof that any specific reaction. I didn't see anything that said that reaction channels did it specifically. I did see a screenshot of the person who took the photo or claimed that they took the photo of her in the drive-thru was in another reaction channel's live stream claiming that they did it. But I don't think that's necessarily even reflective of that reaction channel, like, that person happened to be in their comments. I don't know that necessarily has anything to do with it. I don't know. Maybe Miss Rosie knows more than what she's telling here, but I find that hard to believe because if any other time she's known anything, she's come straight to the internet and talked about it, so...
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, someone took 2 pictures of us an hour apart in the same area. We stopped. It was about an hour. It was about I don't know the exact, I'll be honest. It could be like, I don't know, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, but whatever. In the same area. So, same person. That's all I know. We stopped to eat our dinner. So, I don't know. They might have just found me in the wild, to be fair.
Oh! They might have just found you in the wild. They might... Oh? You know, I don't think I covered this part of the members only live stream, the last video I did on her, but there's a part in the members only live stream where she was going on and on and on about how somebody at the airport, maybe the person that was pushing her wheelchair, I'm trying to remember all of this at the top of my head because you know how my brain works. Actually, the Adderall is not really Adderalling today. I did take it, but like I'm really having trouble staying on task today. But I think it was the person who was pushing her in her wheelchair to get her to her gate and stuff apparently recognized her, and she felt like some kind of like big social media superstar at the moment. And so it's like, wow, that's kind of crazy, Rose. People could recognize you just in the wild. I'm not saying that they should have taken that picture. If they recognized you because they watch your channel or watch content about you, they probably should have just gone up and asked you if they could take a picture. But what I'm saying is yeah, maybe it's not some bigger part of some like huge conspiracy theory that this is some coordinated attack on you. Like, was it inappropriate what they did? Yes. Was it coordinated with, like, the reaction channels and people who don't like you on the internet? Probably not entirely. I would guess probably not. Again, I don't know any more than you do, but, like, crazy that your automatic thing is like, oh, this is all part of a coordinated gang stalking attempt on me.
But they still follow me. So, thank you, Kaylee. No, it's just glasses chains getting fucked up. Because they wanted their girl world clout.
Now, that's because they wanted their girl world clout, okay.
But I do want to stop talking about it. It's got a little more derailed than I wanted to.
Do you want to stop talking about it? It's so hard for me to believe, considering you've talked about it so much, so many times.
Oh, okay.
Are we done? Is that it? It's gonna have to be it for me for that section of of this particular live stream.
I don't think I'm gonna have kids in this lifetime.
Oh.
Yes, this is a new guy, Eros. Yeah, thank you for seeing that podcast. So I know you talked about having agoraphobia. Was it hard to do in Texas? At points, yeah, especially. I didn't vlog the first time I left the house after I had a real life incident with someone. You know, I didn't talk about that and I'm not going to. But I got through it and I used my coping skills. And, yeah.
Also, is she making pizza rolls? Of course she fucking is. Listen, no shade. I love a pizza roll. I really do. I don't eat them that often because girl, I can't control myself. And I heard that Rosie dropped one time on her chair and she sat on it and had a 3rd-degree burn on her thigh. That's a true story. She did tell that story once. That's real life. What the fuck was I gonna say before I paused and saw that she was putting pizza rolls on a tray to cook? Fuck me. Oh, agoraphobia. Thanks so much to all the people. I don't remember which video it was, but I asked people, like if there were cases of agoraphobia where you could like go outside sometimes or things like that, and a lot of people shared some like really personal experiences with their own agoraphobia. Like a lot of things, it does sound like a spectrum, and also it seemed like a lot of people were pressing X to doubt in the chat because she just said that she was going through all of this agoraphobia just recently, and now all of a sudden it's all gone and she can fly to Texas and be out and about in the world and go out into the world and explore with Remy. In fact, actually, I think I made this point in my last video. She said that she went out of the house so much during the second half of her trip, and a lot of the bad stuff that happened to her, where people were going IRL and stuff like that, happened in the first half of the trip. And so that is also really confusing to me, because if you really have agoraphobia, I would imagine that like finding out that people are taking pictures of you on the internet and posting them to the internet and things like that would make you really nervous to go out into the world. And again, I have no business diagnosing her. I am pressing X to doubt because she has a lot of self-proclaimed, self-diagnosed diagnoses of things that she even has previously gotten evaluated for, was told she didn't have it, and she decided that she had it anyways. Specifically, if you want to go back and look at some of her lore, she specifically did get evaluated for autism and was told she did not have it. And she still goes on about having autism. And I know that there's like some nuance and stuff to that, but there's just so many things at this point that she's claimed to have been diagnosed with that it's really like I'm skeptical, I will say. Let's leave it at that. I have skepticism.
Yeah. Because I am a real human being with feelings, but having him by my side was everything, like I felt so much safer.
Oh, it was because Remy was with her, she felt safer going out and about into the world. Okay.
No, he's not transitioning. He's a queer man. He's bisexual. When will this love find me? I hope it finds you, girl. Can we see...
When will love find me? When will I get a love like Rosie and Remy's?
They'll work with them. It's how their funding works. It's a whole thing. I've explained it before. Basically, I have to just follow their rules. And it's not the end of the world, because sometimes therapeutic breaks are good. It's just unfortunate timing, because I feel like I'm not in a place for a therapeutic break right now. I feel like I've actually kind of worked through a lot of stuff, and I'm in a place right now in life where things are good, to a point that I can maybe even do some like deeper work that I just haven't been able to do. Hey Taylor, I'm so glad you're excited.
I just don't believe she's worked through some stuff. I just don't believe she's worked through some stuff, but take your therapeutic break, girl. Well, it sounds like it's not a self-induced therapeutic break. It sounds like a access healthcare-wise therapeutic break. I got one last timestamp from this one that I'm interested in. Oh my god, this has already been such a long video. Maybe I should do them in separate videos, but I kind of just wanted to knock out all the Rosie stuff all at once today to get caught up, because she's supposed to do another members only live on Friday, I think. So I don't want to get backlogged, because I also am backlogged on foodie beauty content. All right, this is the very end of the stream.
I did that for members only, Adriana. But I'm moving forward. because...
Oh, Adriana said, did you have a chat on this channel about upset viewers and members? And she said, I'm moving forward. I already did that for members only. Adriana specifically is not a member. Does not have the membership badge next to her name whatsoever.
I did the best of the COVID situation I was in and the information I had, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to apologize for keeping myself and others safe. I'm not going to do that. I did apologize for what I felt I needed to apologize for to the members that paid. So, hey, Carmela, and some people understood and some people didn't, and I'm moving forward.
And there you go, moving forward.
I love you guys. We'll see you around. Members, see you Tuesday. You guys might see me before then. We'll find out together. Bye. Thank you, Mountain Bike.
She said bye, but I'll stick around to say thank you to Mountain Bike real quick.
Yeah. If you read the terms of service, the reason I'm not offering refunds is YouTube does it. So, alright. It is what it is.
Girl, you
Guys.
should have just kept saying bye. You should have just kept saying bye and left it at that. Why didn't she take the time to be like, yeah, YouTube doesn't offer refunds, deal with it. She said, deal with it. Alright, so the members only live is called Opening Package from My BF, Cleaning, Music, and Chatting Vibes. Oh god, I forget sometimes on members only streams she plays copyright music. We'll work around it. She's in the living room. She did mention in her members only stream that she needed to get the living room cleaned because her mom would not approve.
So let me give you guys some Texas content updates real quick.
Yes, please.
So it took me 12 fucking hours to back it up on Google Drive to only find out last night when I was scrolling through, I think more than half the files didn't even go. So I'm going to have to figure that out later. I'm setting that aside because I just deleted my Google Drive app off my phone and gave me a bunch more free space. So I'm just going to keep everything in the cloud for now and deal with that later because I don't got time. I've got a very busy week ahead.
Y'all, when I say you're never getting that Texas content, if y'all paid for Texas content, you're not getting it. I don't know how to make it clearer.
I'm scheduled out till like Sunday at this point. I have so much shit I gotta do.
Why is the audio potato quality? Not you, Poe. Not you, Poe. Poe's under my desk right now. It's not potato like my dog quality, because that'd be very high quality, but potato like the root vegetable quality.
And that includes more of the editing. I did write up a little like rough outline for content. I might read it in more detail later, but I'll just tell you guys, because basically everything I'm about to say is not a promise of content for delivery. It isn't.
Did I speed her up on this? Oh, she is still sped up on this. Okay, great. great. Sorry, I just... Limited time. I don't have the time. Just like she don't have time to edit, I don't have time to listen to her on 1 speed.
Later, but I'll just tell you guys, because basically everything I'm about to say is not a promise of content for delivery. It is not guaranteed that it's going to be the actual result. Please don't lambast me if there's minor changes, because God forbid I'm a human being. But
that's always the case for Rosie. It's always the case. You guys, you don't get that I'm a human being. Well, you don't get that they're human beings that spent their hard-earned money on you, diva. So when you promise something and you don't deliver, yeah, they're gonna be upset because they're human beings who actually work jobs that require them to leave their house, that require them to do more than sit on a live stream without a bra on. Please be so serious. Listen, she's allowed to not wear a bra, by the way, but that is, like, I think one of the things that she has to offer to her content, okay? Like, that seems to be a feature of it. Anyways, all that to be said, tell me what you're not gonna do on your channel. Tell me these promises. Also, she could just not say anything and just do it. Just do it. The only thing I currently promise to anybody is to show up for my Twitch streams at specific times. And even sometimes when I can't do that, I just say, hey, this thing came up and this is why I'm not doing it. I'm not feeling well. It's all about communication, and and also, like, not overpromising when you know you can't do something. You know? I think that's all people are asking for. Just, if you don't think you can actually follow through on any of this, why bring it up right now? At all. Period.
At this point, based on all the content, it took me 2 days to watch through all the footage. It might give or take by, like, 2 more or 2 less, but at this point, I've got 11 videos that I'm going to be able to edit. Roughly, again, it might give or take a little bit, and I think I wrote the range of 3 to 6 members-only exclusive videos.
Oh, wow.
Depending on how long the videos are and how I compile the footage. So, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update since you guys are members.
We could have saved so much time not watching back through all 12 hours of it and just watching it back as we were editing. What is that process? What is that process? Why not just watch it back as you're editing? I don't listen, what do I know? What do I know, divas?
I'm going to be really busy this week. I'm hoping they start rolling out next week. That's the goal. That is the goal, and I think I can do it. But I'm not going to be doing any public lives until either the weekend or next week. I might not even start doing public lives until I've got some of the vlogs rolling out, because when I did my last live, I found it kind of difficult because I wanted to talk about the trip, but I didn't want to spoil everything. So I think I need to focus my time on at least getting some of the first vlogs edited.
Well, I would hope so. I would hope you would spend some fucking time on the thing that you promised to do for your members. I would hope so.
And I have to film a couple of things here to kind of tie them together. But that's a Texas content update because I got so much. It's just I have so much footage. It's gonna take time for me to get everything done, and so that's the current update for that. Now. I have like a whole thing written
I don't know what is going on with her audio, but it is so irritating to me right now in this moment. It sounds like a fan. Well, there probably is a fan blowing into it. There probably is.
Oh, and I might read that a little bit later in the live when I get my computer up running from music. But I have a package. And I love packages.
Oh, she got a package from Remy Remington, the Remedy.
Yeah, my boyfriend sent me a package, and I don't know what's in it. All I know is the entire box. Wait.
They were literally just together for 2 weeks, and he's sending her a care package, by the way, just for context.
The entire box is like tissue wrapped. I don't like editing, no. Honestly, I think he's done editing. He can answer that more himself, but he has told me he's done video editing in the past.
I'm sure he has.
I will, yeah, just, I don't have the, honey, you got the money to hire an editor?
Honey, you got the editor money?
I don't. I sure don't.
The reality is I can't imagine. I'm so curious and fascinated to see what the end result of this editing looks like for Rosie. Because just, if it ends up just her being, like, stringing together some clips, I would be like, this is really what we waited for? Like, this better be some really creative editing. Because I'm telling you, just to string some clips together, don't take that long.
I love hiring an editor, to be honest. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh!
Ooh!
Letter opener.
Whee!
Okay, so I'm gonna open this.
Whee!
I like the sushi paper. It's really pretty, like blue. I don't know. So I thought this was like something. Because based on the label, I don't think.
This audio is pissing me the fuck off. I don't know how long. If it doesn't get better, I don't know how long we're gonna make it through this members only live stream.
Like a care package, like the package itself. But I think this is not that. So I actually have no clue what this is. He gave me like no real hints. I think I assumed that, to be honest. But then, like, it's like, I've never seen a package where it's wrapped in, like, tissue paper.
Oh, wow.
No.
No. Wait. Baby? Babe? Wait! Oh, hun! Cue the dramatics. Cue the dramatics.
Wait. What is this?
What is it?
What is this? Babe, is this what she did?
Babe.
What? Wait.
Wait.
No, it's not. No,
Babe.
it's not.
Wait. And for what it's worth, old Remington Rifle the Third is in the chat. Is in the chat. Saying, I'm so excited, hee, you're gonna love it.
It's what I think it is! Shut up! It's a sunflower axolotl! Shut up!
Sunflower axolotl! Oh my god, it's a good thing I live alone, because I just know people would be having so many questions right now.
Okay, this will make more sense when you see the vlogs.
Well, get to editing then! God damn! Don't tell me that. That actually just made this worse. Telling me it'll make more sense once I see the vlogs. Girl, I ain't never seen a damn vlog. I just know it. She's gonna get fed up one day and she's gonna come on and she's like, I'm just gonna start talking about the trip because I just can't edit this. Like, shit or get off the pot, Rosie.
I'm so excited. Okay, fuck it, I'll just tell y'all. We went to...
Now, if that isn't my prediction coming true so much quicker than I thought it would.
Went to a place called Axolotl Planet to look at axolotls. And I got him his own stuffed axolotl. You'll see it all in the footage.
Great.
So cute! Okay, I gotta take it out of the tissue paper. Oh my god, babe!
Oh my god, babe!
Little part. Oh, this is so cute! Comes with a little candy packet. Aw, that's cute. Ooh, I love watermelon airheads.
Just what we need to be doing to stop the feeder allegations. Listen, for what it's worth, I still don't think that there's anything that suggests that Remy is a feeder. There, again, I just want to say, as somebody who has some level of understanding about kinks and fetishes and things like that, do I think he fetishizes her because she is morbidly obese? Yes. Does that necessarily inherently make him a feeder? No. Chubby chasers as a concept is a different category. Not obviously completely unrelated, but you can be somebody who's interested or fetishizes like fat people and not be somebody who's like a death feeder that wants them to keep getting fat. Sending her candy probably doesn't help though with those arguments. So here we are.
Oh, cute. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. You guys remember the Skittles? Was it the peanut butter celery and Skittles? OGs will remember that.
OGs will get it.
Oh
If you're an OG, you'll get it. Babe. The dramatics.
You want me to read this out loud, hon?
The high school theater dramatics. Girl, I spent a lot of time in high school theater communities. I know a high school theater performance when I see one, okay? I just do. I used to give these performances back in the day. Did y'all see me in Anything Goes and Hello Dolly? As Ambrose Kemper in Hello Dolly? Did you see me as Jack in Into the Woods? I know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to high school theater performances. I do. I do.
So I'm not going to. This is the stupidest stuff. I've been this hard forever. Oh my god, I'm not reading this. This is the poem you told me about, right?
Oh, this is...
Honey.
I'm not going to read this. Oh my god, you guys. This is the poem he told me about. This is the poem he wrote about me. Honey. I love love. I love love. Love is love is love is love, y'all. Love wins. Come on, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'm keeping this card forever.
Oh, Remington Rifle the Third in the chat saying, context, I wrote a poem for her. Thanks. That came after she already said, oh, this is a poem.
Oh my god!
Oh, she really wants, what's the award for high school theater performances? Renee Rapp won it. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? She's putting in the performance of a lifetime.
Oh my god, babe!
Babe! Baby!
She's so cute! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm gagged. Okay, alright. I'm obsessed. Thank you so much, honey. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go put this in my room right now.
This is the most important thing for me to do right now.
It is that I'm wearing yellow. That's hilarious. I had no idea what was in this package. That's amazing.
Amazing.
Is it squishy? Okay, let me see. I mean, it's very soft. I actually really love, like, the fabric.
Oh, yeah.
Serenity, the sunflower axolotl. Oh my god.
Wow.
I love her! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take the label off later. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna talk to you about this later. You're the best. You're the best. Okay.
Oh, she's so funny. She's
Yeah.
so unintentionally funny.
Great emoji use, Mama, and exactly me right now. Me to a T. Oh. Okay.
Okay, all right.
So I have to also. Okay, actually.
Do you think Remy can send you a gift to fix this fucking audio or no?
I'm gonna put some stuff in my room anyway.
She's like, what time is it, by the way? I'm supposed to go live. Oh, I have to go live in 25 minutes. So we'll see. We'll see. I might have to come back after my live and finish this, if possible. I think we've seen enough of this fucking whatever this is. I think we've seen enough of that. Let me skip ahead.
Saying that, like, I'm never gonna do cooking content or, like...
Now, girl, what in the fucking boob shelf is going on here? What in the... I guess it's less a shelf and more a desk. What in the fucking boob desk is going on here?
I'm not saying anything with finality. And I feel like I have to put that disclaimer in everything I fucking talk about now. But whatever. It's just like... I want to do it every so often, but I want to find other forms of content that I really enjoy making.
And what's that?
And to be quite frank, like, especially for public lives, I want to eventually transition into, like...
Transition? I'm just kidding. Listen, yesterday was Trans Day of Visibility. Shout out to all my trans viewers, everybody that's trans in my community. I see you. I know this is a difficult time to be seen in this country because people are heinous. The people running this country are heinous. Politicians are heinous. But you will always be loved and cared for here on the Zachary Marie channel. Hi, hello. I love you all. I see you all. Okay? All right? Okay?
Pre-recorded content as, like, my main source of content. But that's gonna take time, and, like, I gotta figure out what I want that to look like for me, and I have some ideas and stuff, but I'm just, like, with my current life circumstances, I'm just unsure. So what current life circumstances are those, Rosie? What's holding you back from making content now? I'm figuring things out as I go, and, like, for members, I think, like, and especially, like, even in that transition, like, I think I do want to keep, like, members-only lives. Again, no problem. I'm not making promise. I'm talking, like, year-out type shit. Like, off in the future. Right now, we got Fridays, 6 p.m., members-only. That's going to be the be-all. This live is just a bonus live, honestly.
It's a bonus live.
I kind of scheduled it because I knew I wanted to do this, and I thought maybe as well be live while I do it. And then
y'all can get what you get and don't throw a fit. You'll get the crumbs that Rosie gives you, and you'll like it.
And also, I kind of just wanted to do something for you guys because as much as, like, I'm frustrated that, like, things didn't go the way I wanted to the past couple weeks, and I know some of y'all are too, I just wanted to do something extra. So. Oh,
that was so kind of you to sit here with your laptop on your boob desk for us. That was so thoughtful, so kind. So thoughtful, so kind.
talked about leaving fat acceptance and things like that. I was in a very different place in life, and I was in a different headspace. I was actively losing weight at the time. But like, honestly, I don't think, I mean, if I ever make any content about weight loss, anything like that ever again, that's strictly members only content, if I even do it. Because I don't even know if I want to. I really don't. But after what YouTube did recently, and just that part of it, I hope you guys have learned what I mean, what genre of the internet I'm referring to when I make this hand gesture, because I don't want to acknowledge them by name anymore. But like when they're doing their shit, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the drama. I'm sick of it. I'm mad at myself for ever inserting myself into that.
Oh, into girl world. And what you mean is into girl world. I'm sick of, you're sick of yourself ever inserting yourself into girl world. Because yes, I'm glad she's admitting that. She did indeed. She did indeed by DMing me repeatedly. She did indeed by sitting on Amber Lynn Reid's subreddit and writing recaps about what was going on with Amber Lynn. She did indeed by befriending Amber Lynn. She did indeed by making content about Chantal and Amber Lynn over time that you can no longer find because she took it off of her channel. She did indeed by commenting on Amber Lynn's girlfriend's Instagram post. She did indeed make herself a part of this community. She did indeed. She asked me to react to one of her friends at the time. Yeah, she was happy to be a part of this community until people started being critical of what she had to say and what she was doing on the internet.
I'm learning how to forgive myself for it. I'm moving on.
I'm learning how to forgive myself for it. And I'm moving on, but I bring it up in live streams and content all the time.
Can't. Because they're circling the drain on the other creators that they've been following for a decade and are clinging on for dear life, you know? So it's just like, I'm moving on.
They're circling the drain on the other content creators they've been following for a decade. And they're clinging on for dear life. She's so dramatic. As if this isn't what she was begging for all along. As if she didn't want to sit down and do an interview with me. She offered to do an interview with me about actual struggles of people. I can't remember how she worded it. But she was like, if you want to see somebody who's taking weight loss seriously and you want to interview me, I would be down to do it. That was an actual DM. I'm paraphrasing a little bit. That's not a direct quote. You can go back to former videos. She's so funny. She's so funny. That's not even also to get into all of the time she spent talking about me on the internet, which like is her prerogative, but she's acting like she's like better than, which is so funny because she loved to say that I act holier than thou. And now she's acting like, I'm trying to move on. No, you're not, girl. No, you're not.
And it's difficult to do that when I'm being targeted so constantly, you know? And it's like, before I went to Texas, I was kind of oblivious to a lot of shit.
No, you weren't.
To reconnect.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You literally admitted. You literally admitted that you got push notifications about tweets about yourself. That's because you're looking for them. That's what kind of notifications Twitter sends to people. I get push notifications about reality TV, Girl World, etc. because those are the kind of tweets that I follow on the Twitter, on the X.com or whatever Elon's calling it these days. You know what I'm saying? You yourself have admitted that you are not completely off of the subreddits. You yourself have admitted that you read the subreddits prior to Texas. Please be so fucking serious. The delusions of grandeur that happen in her head.
To protect myself.
The lies she tells herself to feel better about her involvement.
So, I don't know what you're talking about, but cool, you seem fun. Well, thank you. There's a lot of history there. Rosie? I'm not sure.
Girl, I don't know why you can't figure this out. Well, maybe she doesn't have any... Well, didn't she say she was a quarter Latina once upon a time? Anyways, it's Arroz. Arroz is... And I'm probably not even pronouncing it, like, entirely correctly with my English-ass accent, but it's the Spanish word for rice. Like... Anyway, sorry. This is like the third time, though, today, and watching her live streams that she said that to this person.
So, are you newer?
Are you newer?
Yeah, that's crazy to ostracize people for bettering yourself in your own way. Yeah, I agree, Lindsay. Agreed. You recognizing that was happening, though, and trying to do better now that you see it matters the most. So good on you. Thank you so much.
But she's not doing better. In what ways is she doing better? I'm just looking around the room for the ways that she's doing better.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right. There's a community online called Grow World. It's been around forever.
She said, "Oh, you're new. Let me just tell you." I wasn't gonna bring up anything about them, but since somebody is new in the chat, let me just tell you.
Decade-ish. That has, in like, I want to say the past 6 to 8 months, there's been like a significant increase in like people covering me and talking about me and trying to force me through the Amberlynn Reed-shaped hole.
Force you? Force you? The hole was created by you. There's no forcing. This isn't a square peg in a circle situation type of deal. You carved out the hole, diva.
I'm in fact not her. And it's just exhausting.
You're exhausting.
That's kind of what I was referring to, but I don't want to get too in depth with that.
I'll bring it up, but I don't want to get too in depth with that. She's exhausting. She's exhausting. I'm running out of time. Oh my god. Okay, let me get to a specific thing that I definitely do want to make sure to cover, because she apparently goes on to talk more about Levi's retelling of the situation, and I would like to hear her thoughts about that. That is very important to me and my family.
Yeah, I did not expect him to say what he said on the live. For some context, on the way home from the airport, I briefly I didn't bother him while I was in Texas. The only time we spoke was when he called me. And so I briefed him on like kind of everything that happened. And I mentioned, I was like, yeah, and people think I'm lying about what happened when he called me. And he was like, well, I can like say something. And I was like, okay, sure. And I asked him at some point, I was like, do you want to do it? Because like for my vlogs, I pre-recorded something in the kitchen when he was air frying food. He came in and I asked him, would you want to say it now? So I just throw it here or on a live. He was like, I want to do it on a live. I was like, okay. So we did it on the live, and then like he said my full name, like
he did.
And I realized he was saying verbatim like every little detail, and I was like, oh shit, like that's a safety concern.
Am I stupid as fuck? Or did I miss the part where he said her full name? Like, I don't know what Rosie's last name is, and I didn't hear him say anything like that. Girl, why are we... Maybe I missed it. Y'all can let me know in the comments if I missed that. I feel like she's just trying to make up an excuse for why she interrupted him so that he couldn't tell the story differently than her.
And my brother doesn't see it like that. And so I kind of panicked a little bit. And I was like, stop, scaring me.
No.
He doesn't quite understand that notion of it.
He's not fucking stupid, and he didn't say your full name.
Because it's Levi. And,
she's so full of it.
Where my reaction came from, because, like, it happened.
You might be dumb as hell, but I don't think Levi is ignorant to what happens to you and, like, protecting himself and things like that. Like, he fully came onto your live stream wearing a fucking crow mask so that people wouldn't, or was it a raven? Either way, a bird mask so that people wouldn't know his identity or be able to see what he looks like. Like, he's not stupid. He's not gonna be like Rosie Lynn Reed. That's not her name, by the way. That's just what I call her. Like, he's not gonna come out there and do that to you. I can't imagine. And I don't think he did. I just listened to that.
They're not gonna keep defending that. So.
I'm sorry. That's goofy. That's goofy bananas. It just is. I think I will end it there just so I can get caught up and ready for my live stream on Twitch today. It seems like most of the other things that were time-stamped for me, they seem to be just more of her repeating silly things about the things that happened to her, being so in love with Remy. And apparently she also, maybe I should listen to this part, but I don't think I will. She apparently goes on to also talk about the area that she was in Texas when she was followed, which seems like, why would you continue to go give more information about that? But I am gonna for sure cut it off there, because I literally got other things to do, and I can't sit here and listen to her play victim about everything. Like, certainly in some ways she was a victim of the weirdo things that happened to her, and also, I don't know, I think in watching it you can see that, like, she doesn't have a problem talking about all of these things, and it's weirdly to me, like, don't talk about them. Stop bringing it up. Let's move on. Get to fucking editing your Texas content so we can see that stuff that you promised to your members. Like, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. I'm not gonna sit here and keep rehashing how people treated you so poorly, about how you don't want anything to do with Girl World. That's an ongoing thing. She was saying she didn't want anything to do with Girl World for at least a year or two at this point, and yet she continues to bring it up. She continues to involve herself in it. So I'm sick of that narrative too. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We're good. I'm done. That's all I got for today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!